If you're into Korea, then surely you have a favorite one of these.
Learning Korean through famous lines from K-dramas and movies on
Welcome to Korea
with Korean Unnie.
Every week at this time on a Tuesday, we learn through dramas and movies that are popular here and across the world. And to fans of the Korean language, she is an undoubted Hallyu star, Korean Unnie Moon So-hyun.
Thank you so much. I love your t-shirt today. Very bright.
I'm not going to give it to you. It's mine. Don't be jealous. Your t-shirt's not bad. I prefer your skirt. If we were to swap, I would like your skirt instead of your t-shirt. Because your t-shirt's just black, to be honest. Quite
black.
Simple. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I already finished 2 things today in the morning. I went to yoga and then I went to walk my dog. So.
Oh, wow. You've done both of those out the way. How often do you walk the dog? Is it once a day? Is that enough?
Yes, almost every day.
Oh, wow.
And these days it's summer, so it gets really hot very fast.
This is true.
Yeah, even at like 7:30 a.m., 8 a.m., it becomes really hot. So
Yesterday was really hot, wasn't it?
It was so hot.
Oh, so you're trying to get it out the way as early as possible.
Yeah, like 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m.
I suggest, I think, like 4 a.m. is quite a cool time. So if you do it before yoga, you do your dog walking and then you just go to bed early. That would be my advice. That's why I don't have dogs.
Thank you for your advice.
Yeah, don't listen to me. I am not an expert.
You don't have dogs, but you have frogs, don't you?
I did, but the fish ate them. And
no.
and then all the fish died apart from one. But
there's one left, though.
There is one that's been alive for now 1 year and 2 months. So it's at least that old. And we got Tasugi, the little snails now. And they automatically clean the tank. It's really cool.
You kind of look like Tasugi now.
Do I look like a little snail with a little shell? Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment, although I don't believe it is one. Today's hashtag is mountain or san.
Mountain. Oh, I love today's hashtag.
Okay, are you a mountain fan? Because in Korea, they often say, do you like the sea or the mountains more?
Oh, really?
You know, are you
Never heard of it.
산이 좋아, 바다가 좋아? I think that's what they say.
Who says that?
Many people. They is the whole of Korea.
All right, okay. I love both, but if I had to pick one, then I would say mountains.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What about the sea? It's full
Because
of
I
water.
can't swim.
Oh, what?
I can't swim, and it gets dirty after swimming.
You can't
so
swim,
sunny.
period?
No.
How come? Why did you not
What do you
learn
mean?
to swim?
How come can you swim?
I learned to swim, but like most people in, I guess, I'd
Korea?
like to do a survey actually of our listeners. How many people can and can't swim? Let's do that. But in Korea, yeah, definitely youngsters these days. Swimming hagwon is like pilsu, we would say. So the academies for swimming are almost essential.
I mean, I had private lessons for swimming when I was young, and I at 7, and I could swim until like this butterfly swing and swimming and everything.
Okay.
But I stopped because I had this 중이염 thing.
Oh, the ear infections.
Ear infection,
from
so
water.
I had to stop. And then after that, I never swam, and then I can't swim.
Oh, goodness. Well, butterfly is difficult. I don't think many people swim butterfly for fun. It's just like if
skill.
you're proper into it. So you can swim, but you just don't?
Or
you've forgotten?
I forgot it, like completely. I tried because
Oh.
I knew, like, you know, maybe I have this swimming instincts and stuff, and I tried, but I always drown.
Okay, you've drowned many times in your life.
All the
Drowning
time.
is fatal, so please do not go in the water then. You should learn just for safety, yeah.
I should. I will someday.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
fantastic. So that's why you prefer mountains. I can understand that fully.
No, yes, that too, but not just the fear of drowning. I love mountains because, you know, like these oxygens and the smells of the trees and the sounds of the birds.
Okay.
These are my life.
It's calming, isn't it? Do you go to a mountain, like a local one, whenever you walk your dog? Because I know you go to the parks and stuff, and there's so many mountains just in and around Seoul.
Yeah, just in and around Seoul and all over Korea, it's just mountains. So it's really easy to find a hill or something. So when I walk my dog, yes, I do go to a park, but there's a stream side and also like some tiny hills.
Oh, nice.
So I can enjoy like the perks of being in the mountain, I guess.
Absolutely.
And the sea, maybe.
Yeah, maybe the sea from
There's
time
water.
to time. Yeah, you might connect to the sea eventually, I suppose. Okay, so the survey is here, and so far, just from looking, it's about 70-30, can swim to can't swim. I've done a little survey. You know, that's how good our listeners
70
are. Can swim. And 30% can't swim, I'm seeing.
Well, how come Alex can swim? Isn't Alex in Germany? Oh, there are lakes.
Are you not allowed to swim in Germany? Is it banned?
They don't have sea.
Okay. Before we get on to today's movie or drama and skit, we have some breaking news, so we're going to connect to our newsroom.
This is Arirang Radio Breaking News. I am Kwon Ji-hyun. As a heat wave has been predicted, special attention should be paid to prevent heat-related diseases in summer, as well as a COVID-19 pandemic, which continues to create many patients. Please wear a mask, follow basic hand hygiene, keep cough etiquette, keep distance from others, and if you have cough symptoms, please have a rest so that you can keep your neighbours safe. This is according to the Central Disaster and Safety Countermeasures Headquarters. Now we go back to our regular programme. You're listening to Arirang Radio.
A couple of you on VLive asking, is this broadcast on YouTube as well? Yes, it is. All you need to search is Arirang Radio on air. You can choose either service, and there's lots of chat going on both. Let's get on to today's topic then. Today's movie or drama. As we always do, we'll look at the phrases. Oh, we got 4 phrases.
We got 4 phrases.
Goodness gracious.
But it's going to be interesting, so keep tuning in.
Okay, and it's all under the theme this week of the Korean War. Today's no exception.
Oh, yeah. The Korean War. We have 4 phrases today. The first phrase is 다들 배가 고파 죽을 지경이야.
다들 배가 고파 죽을 지경이야.
Right. And you guys might know 배고파 means hungry.
Okay.
It's saying, everyone's almost hungry, starving to death.
Starving to death. Okay, we'll get into the details of this in parts 2 and 3. So that's just the general meaning. And when you record it, try and say it like we've said it with the emotion that you need to. Second one is actually a dialect of Gyeongsang-do province. Let's give this a go.
True. Why don't you give it a go?
I'm going to give it a go after you.
고향만 이북이지. 서울서 학교 댕겼다 아닌겨.
Wow, that's going to be tough for many of our listeners as well. 고향만 이북이지. 서울서 학교 댕겼다 아닌가? 아닌겨.
Right. So this person is talking about another person who originally came from North Korea. So he's saying his hometown is from North Korea. He went to school in Seoul.
Okay, he went to school in Seoul, emphasizing that he's one of us kind of thing in this skit. Number 3.
Number 3, 내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어.
내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어.
Right, I knew you would do that.
I knew you would do that. Okay, I knew it. That kind of maybe condescending tone. And then number 4 today.
Lastly, 우리 식구들 복수하려고 자원한 거라고.
우리 식구들 복수하려고 자원한 거라고.
Right, he's saying I volunteered to revenge for my family.
Okay, so this skit you're going to hear in a little while is
related
during
to war.
The war, isn't it?
Yeah, during the war.
Okay, getting
kind
revenge.
Of complex, getting revenge and everything.
So the situation is pretty complex as well. So let's try and explain it as best we can.
Right, I mean... someone's calling.
Okay, don't answer that right now. You can answer in the song break.
So it's about 6.25 전쟁, the Korean War. And during the Korean War, I don't know if anybody knows, but there were student soldiers involved for some war plan. And this certain movie, let me reveal it. It's a movie. A certain movie is depicting this war, and there is this North Korean guy who is working as a South Korean army. So someone is kind of making they're saying he looks suspicious.
Oh, he could be a spy or something like that. So that's going to be my character, I believe, Choi Song-pil. And so this was quite common during the Korean War. I think many people fled from North Korea down to the south, and maybe vice versa. We don't often talk about that in South Korea, the people who went north, right, because they believed in that ideology. But we often emphasize that many people came south. I know many people who have family originally from North Korea. So the South Korean troops in this squadron are a bit suspicious of this guy, and then he meets his cousin fighting for North Korea.
Makes it worse.
That makes it really tricky, doesn't it? So we're going to play the scene here where you'll be the company commander and one of the student soldiers, and I'll be Choi Song-pil, the guy from North Korea now in the army in the south, and also another student soldier, and we'll say those 4 phrases, listen out and send in your versions.
Choi Song-pil, you can speak North Korean, right?
Yes, sir, that's right.
When the sun sets, your squadron should go to the village and get some food. 다들 배가 고파 죽을 지경이야.
Yes, sir, understood.
Squadron commander, I only trust you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Isn't that weird? Why did Sang-pil volunteer as a student soldier when his hometown is in the north?
고향만 이북이지. 서울서 학교 땡겼다 아인겨.
How many times have the People's Army killed our side? Why are we taking them prisoner?
That's because he has his cousin. If it were you, would you just kill him?
Yes, of course. Even if he's my brother, I'll shoot him if he's on the other side.
I think we're almost there, so let's tie them up here.
내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어. I thought it was weird from the beginning. You're a spy, aren't you?
Don't be ridiculous. I think it will only be a burden to take them with us as prisoners.
A guy who abandoned his hometown to survive. You should have just stayed in Busan. Why didn't you volunteer as a student soldier? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth or I'll shoot your cousin.
They're all dead. Father, mother, sisters. They're all dead. They were bombed while evacuating, and I was the only one who survived, so I'm here to get revenge. 우리 식구들 복수하려고 자원한 거라고.
Oh, I feel so sorry for shooting your cousin, Peter.
Why did you shoot my cousin?
I don't know. Why did I have to shoot your cousin?
Just a bad man you are. No.
So realistic.
That's so
with the
sad
punishment.
though. Like, we try and act as best we can, and sometimes it does turn out comedic, but what a sad situation.
Yes, I mean, it's truly a sad situation when one single nation is divided.
Yes.
Even though, like, we are still in that occasion. I think most Korean people still think, like, we are, like, Koreans. Because
Yes.
we share the same history.
Of course, and it's a very recent history that we were together as one country, right? 60, 70 years ago. Guess the movie. We'll be back in part 2 to talk more about the cultural background and what this movie is all about. Let's play a song from Day 6, Shoot Me. We're back for part 2 of Welcome to Korea with Korean Unnie in the studio. Got some guesses for the drama or movie. My is saying, is it Crash Landing on You? Ah, that's the recent one with North Korean troops with Hyunbin acting. But we did that drama not too long ago, didn't we?
Yeah, we did cover that.
Yeah, so it's not that one. Ranim says, are they recording a movie right now or what? Our acting is so good. It
We
looks
should
like
start
a
a
movie.
movie.
Should we just make our own movie?
Yeah, we should.
It would look great in the studio just with microphones. I don't think it looks as real. And Soggy Waffles or Wiffles says, 그들은 영화를 촬영하고 있습니까? 아님. No, we're not doing that. Very
And
good Korean.
Yeah, perfect Korean.
Fantastic. Pastor Lover saying, I'm guessing this is historical. Well, obviously, because it's the Korean War as a backdrop. And no, with an interesting question, and I'm not exactly sure of the answer. Were there females who joined in the battle at the time?
The females didn't join with guns and everything, but there were certainly females involved.
Sure, like supporting
For
the troops,
supporting and
medical kind
caring.
of things
Yeah,
and
medical
stuff like
trips.
that.
And also in this movie, there's a female role, even though it is American.
Ah, really?
Do you know Megan Fox? By any chance?
Was she in this one?
She was in this one.
I see. Okay.
Can you guess?
as a journalist or something.
Yeah,
no?
she was
I
a
think I
war
remember.
correspondent in this movie.
Yes.
So, guys, if you're interested, you guys still have some time to search.
All right, I think we've got one from Leon, who's usually really quick. Is today's movie The Battle of Changsari?
Who was that?
Leon from Singapore.
Leon from Singapore, you are correct. Today's movie is The Battle of Changsari, which is based on a real story.
On the real battle of
Real
Changsari,
battle.
right? So yeah, in Korean, it's just called Changsari 잊혀진 영웅들,
Yeah.
Forgotten Heroes.
Yeah, 잊혀진 영웅들 meaning forgotten heroes because the heroes of this war was the student soldiers. Usually they are not recognized. You know?
Sure, because they're just very young and maybe seen as a sacrifice. But
Yeah.
there were so many young
They're
people
probably
who
younger
died.
of course, younger than me because they were like high school students.
Yeah, maybe even younger than young me as well. Who knows? Yeah, you're right. They're probably like in their teens we're talking about, these student soldiers.
True.
Thanks for laughing at my age as well. Made me feel great. So let's give a bit of background to the movie or the battle or whatever here.
Right. So if you guys know anything about the Korean War, it's the war in 1950, only 70 years ago.
Yes, the 70th anniversary of the outbreak this Thursday, isn't it?
This Thursday,
Yeah.
right. So there are, in South Korea and North Korea, there are still grandpas and grandmas who have experienced the war. It's that recent. And so it was North Korea versus South Korea. North Korea had the help of China and Russia, and South Korea had the help of the United Nations Army.
Sure.
And it was like first South Korea was winning, but then next, North Korea, with the help of the Soviet Union, like they were almost
Down
at
to
the
Busan.
end, yeah, down to Busan and Nakdongang.
Yeah.
And then this American general called MacArthur, he planned this 인천 상륙 작전. And then for the secrecy of 인천 상륙 작전, there
Yeah.
were some other 4 secret plans in 원산, 주문진, 군산, 영덕, and 장사리. So 장사리 is one of these secret plans for the 인천 상륙 작전. So it's
Like a kind of diversion?
Yeah, it's considered
Oh.
diversion. So that's why even though there were so many student soldiers killed, it's not as recognized as the bigger battles, you know.
Goodness gracious, yeah, because everyone talks about the Incheon landing, that heroic thing which really got us back into the war. But these were the students who sacrificed mostly, I guess, their lives, though that we could be successful in that. What a movie this is to portray. And our producer did say there were some female troops apparently during the Korean War, but it wasn't like a common thing that females would be fighting on the front lines. That might be an interesting story to tell on screen as well, right? So this one, like you said, Megan Fox stars in it, which was the big news, and I don't know how happy people were about that because she's sometimes questioned for her acting ability. But there were a few big Korean actors in this as well, right?
Yes, do you know Minho from SHINee?
Yeah, I could see his face and I instantly thought, you're a K-pop star, not a student soldier, but yes.
He is a K-pop star and he also acts, and he acted in this Changhari. Sorry, not
Changsari.
Changhari. This Changsari movie, and it kind of suits him because he did work. Should I say he was a Navy soldier?
Oh, he
when
served in the military and the
he
Navy.
served
Oh,
in
wow.
the
Which is
Navy.
quite a prestigious position, right? And he was playing my character, Choi Sung-pil, who is torn with his cousin on the opposite
Kind
side.
of awkward to say my character, but okay.
Why?
Go on.
I thought I owned it. Anyway, it's his character, isn't it? I was just borrowing it. Send in your audio clips. We got loads already, so we'll try and get through as many as possible. Let's play first Faz from Malaysia here. Clip number 1. Is it silent? Is it working?
고향만이 복이지. 소소 학교 댕겼다 아인겨.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right, so-
this is the hard sentence, I think.
Yeah, he did the second sentence first. 고향만 이북이지. Why don't we talk about 고향?
Okay.
고향 means hometown, so we can
고향.
ask. Yes, we can ask, where's your hometown? Like, and then 고향이 어디예요? 고향이 어디야?
That means originally, like, where are you from, right? 고향이 어디야? And in this case, 고향만 이북이지.
Right. So 고향만, man is a particle that's saying like only something. So only his hometown is 이북, meaning North Korea.
So that got me confused when I first heard this because we now call North Korea Bukhan, right? But 이북 was the old way to say North Korea.
Not really an old way, but it's just a different way to call. Like it's because like Bukhan is saying it's North Korea, but 이북 is saying like it's in the north.
It's just in the north, maybe the north, that
the
kind
north.
of way of referring to it. Okie dokie, that's that sentence. Let's try and get to another clip as well. This one from Leon in Singapore, who got the movie right as well. Well done, Leon.
Well done.
우리 식구들 복수하려고 자원한 거라고.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, split up a little awkwardly, but the syllables sounded pretty good, right?
Yeah. 우리 식구들, meaning my family. 식구, I want to talk about 식구 because I really like this word.
Yeah, it's a great word, the actual definition, right?
Yeah, the definition means people who are eating together.
Literally, your family are the people you break bread with, right? That you share meals with. That's the important symbolism there. I like that word as well. That's good. 우리 meaning our, right? Or my. So my family.
복수하려고. 복수 means revenge.
Revenge.
Revenge. It can be used as a noun like just revenge, 복수, or 복수하다, to revenge. Here, it's using it as a verb, 복수하려고. Blah, blah, 하려고 means in order to. So it's saying, in order to revenge for my family.
자원한 거라고.
자원하다 means to volunteer.
I didn't really know this word, 자원하다.
Really?
자원.
Well, you know this word, 자원봉사?
Like volunteer for some
Volunteer.
kind of charity thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same
자원할
word, isn't it?
사람, anyone wants to volunteer?
So it could be volunteering for anything, including a student soldier position. Okay, that's a good word to learn for me today. 자원하다. 자원한 거라고.
Blah blah 한 거라고 is saying like, it's just an ending.
Like saying that that's why I volunteered. You're kind of repeating yourself, right? 뭐뭐 한 거라고. That's why I did it. I did it to get revenge for my family. That's why I volunteered, right?
Yeah.
These are the hardest things to explain in Korean, I think, is all the different endings, right? With these syllables which don't have, like, these intrinsic meanings.
Yeah, I guess you just need more experience and exposure, and then you get used to it.
Okie dokie. Let's leave it there for the time being. We'll play a song. We'll be back with more of your clips to play little bits of your sentences. Let's get to Nine Muses now. This is Gun. Korean Unnie, the film we are looking at today, the Battle of Changsari, which was released in 2019. Some of you asking if it was a good film, if we'd recommend it. I'm not big on war films, to be honest, and there are many about the Korean War. Maybe my favourite from back in the day was that 태극기를
휘날리며?
휘날리며.
날리며.
There we go. That's with Wonbin, right? And Chang Dong-gon.
Is that why you like it?
I love Wonbin. Yeah, got a massive crush on Wonbin.
I actually love historical dramas and war dramas, so I would definitely recommend it.
Okay. It's going to be very sad though, isn't it? Because the war itself was such a sad thing.
Yeah, and if you're interested in, like modern Korean history, then it will be a great help to.
A good history lesson.
Good
as
history
well.
lesson.
Yeah, and if you like Megan Fox, she also stars in it too.
Oh, by the way, I really wanted to mention that the character that Megan Fox played, her name is Margaret Higgins, and she's an actual war correspondent.
She's playing a real character from back in the day.
She was in Korea, and she produced some books related to Korean wars.
And our producer recommends 고지전, The Front Line from 2011 for a Korean war movie that he thinks was very good. There are so many related to this. There are a couple released last year alone.
Oh, it casts Kosu. I like Kosu.
Kosu is a lovely man. I saw him at the airport one time. Very handsome in real life as well. Just FYI. Let's get on to some more of your clips and teach you some more of the language here. We'll try try and get at least one sentence from everybody. So this is Siska from Indonesia. Let's get at least your first sentence played.
야, 너 그럴 줄 알았어?
Okay, so you've gone for sentence 3.
I thought she was rapping. 내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어.
I think she said yeah at the beginning. Did she? Just doing that. 내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어. Right?
Yeah, I knew you would do that.
This is a good, useful sentence.
Yeah, this one is a good one. You
Okay.
can actually use this in real life.
Because I don't think too many people will take revenge for their family by volunteering these days, right? So let's split this up because there's no difficult language here as well, right?
내가 means I, 너, you. 그럴 줄 알았어. 알았어 means I knew. And 그러다 means like do that. So it would literally be translated as I knew you would do that. And you can use this in so many situations. Like for example, Peter being a dad of 2,
Yep.
he can say this to his kids when their kids make the same mistake over and over. He can say 내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어.
내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어. I try to be more constructive, but when I'm very tired, I might say this phrase. Yeah, I knew you would do that, as opposed to saying, oh, did you do that? Let's see how we can fix it in the future.
Yeah, I know Peter's a great dad and he doesn't normally
not at all.
say in this way.
내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어. So this would probably be said and taken quite negatively from the other
Yeah,
person.
of course, because
right?
it's kind of expecting the other person to do not very good.
Yeah, I don't know. Can it be used in a positive way? Like if you aced the test and you got the job, I guess you could then say 내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어. I knew you'd get the job, but it has a kind of negative feel to it, right?
Yeah, it has a negative feel to it. I think if it is a positive expectation, then people would say, 역시.
네가 그럴 줄 알았다. And you don't have to say the
나는 너를
내가
믿었어.
at the beginning, right? I
Yeah, you don't need
knew
that.
you would do it. You could just say 너 그럴 줄 알았어. Or just take away both and just say 그럴 줄 알았어.
Yeah, or you can say 이럴 줄 알았어.
이럴 줄 알았어.
Using this instead of that.
Ah, I knew you'd do this. Let's get to Yana's clip. I think you've sent in the 4th sentence.
우리 식구들 복수하려고 자원한 거라고. 가자.
Kaja, let's go. I don't know where you're going, but that was pretty perfect, wasn't it, in terms of pronunciation?
Yeah, the pronunciation was very
Spot on.
spot on.
And we've done all the language there. So let's get on to Carl's from the US. Hopefully we can get on to sentence number 1 or 2.
내가 너 그럴 줄 알았어.
Not very scary, but good job.
I knew you would do it. I'm not sure if maybe the sentence was missed out on YouTube because we haven't been getting sentence 1. So why don't we go through that anyway? 다들 배가 고파 죽을 지경이야.
Yes, because this one is a pretty useful one as well. Because many people feel hungry.
Yeah, sure. And this could be said not in a literal way that you're actually going to starve to death,
Yeah.
right?
다들 배가 고파 죽을 지경이야. 다들 means everyone. 배가 고파 means hungry. Yes, 배고파 is hungry, but you can also say 배가 고파.
Ah, you can do both. That's a little confusing, but yeah, both are okay.
But usually we say 배고파.
배고파, yeah.
And 죽을 지경이야. So 죽을 means to until death, and 지경이야 is saying like you are in the state of something.
Ah, that's something that I don't use very often. I know when someone says it to me what it vaguely means, but it means you're in that state.
Yeah, actually, we don't really use this often as well.
죽을
So
지경이야.
for daily conversation, I would tell you guys, you can just say, 배고파 죽겠어.
죽겠어, I'm really starving to death. But this is saying you're kind of in the state of being starving to death.
I think it's like one of the Korean language characteristics to say 죽겠어 at the end of everything, like
죽겠어.
귀여워 죽겠어.
Anything to death is just a way to emphasize it, right?
Right.
You can use that in English in a similar way, I feel, right? He's so good looking, I could die. Like in that way.
Really?
I
Do
hear
they
that
say that?
very often, yes. Let's hear Alex's version of that sentence number 1. I think you've sent that in for us. Here we go.
다들 배가 고파 죽을 지경이야.
Oh, even acting as well. Thank you,
Good,
Alex.
yeah. Let's get on to...
Even without helium.
Let's get on to your second sentence as well, because you've sent them separately, which is easy for us to distinguish. Here we go.
고향만 이복이지. 서울서 학교 댕겼다
아인겨.
Whoa!
He's got the Gyeongsang-do province dialect there, right? Is it
Peter,
not bad?
he's getting better than you.
He is
You
better
should.
than me. Let's not even lie about this. 서울서 학교 땡겼다 아인겨.
Not 땡겼다, it's 땡겼다, right?
It's not a 상디귿. 땡겼다.
Yeah, because 땡겼다 is like a 사투리 for 다니다.
Oh,
Like
to
go to
like
school?
go to school, attend school. You could use as a saturday 땡겼다.
No, not 땡겼다.
I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? 땡겼다.
Still wrong. 땡겼다.
So here,
서울서 학교 땡겼다.
Seoul is obviously the capital, but I thought, don't you say 서울에서? But 서울서
In 사투리, you can still say 서울서.
is
like, you
the
just
correct
omit.
like usual language 에서.
Yep.
Okay, 서울에서. But in this 사투리, like we're saying the dialect, 서울서 is okay. 학교,
School.
and as you said, I'm scared to say this word now.
땡겼다.
땡겼다.
Right.
땡겼다.
It's a saturday for 다니다, and 아인겨 is, like in 경상도 사투리, it's common when they say blah blah blah. No, like in Britain.
Oh,
and they
no.
say Oh, it's
As in
tasty. No.
Getting you to agree with them.
And then they say 아이가, a lot.
아인겨.
Yeah.
아인겨.
아이가 or 아인겨.
So meaning in just normal Korean, 아닌가? Would you say that?
Yeah, like-
in normal.
아니야?
아닌가요? 아니야? Like that?
Or 맞지?
Suggesting that you agree with them.
I don't think in Seoul we say this a lot.
서울에서 학교 다녔다. 아니야?
But I think it's something like similar
Okay.
to like American and British English, because I noticed British people do isn't it, or like they ask this unnecessary question
At the
often
end.
at the end, and it's like it's the same in 경상도, like they do that.
It's a difference between the provinces and the dialects. Yes. Okie dokie. Yeah. In British English, we also have the slang term in it.
Yeah, in it, like
In it.
all the time.
In it, man.
That's the same with 아이가.
And that's just short for isn't it? Oh, yeah. That could be the equivalent.
친구 아이가.
Yeah, I'm your friend, innit?
Yeah.
Okay. Here is Unita's voice note. Let's get to this one. Good to have you on board, Unita.
다들 배가 고파 죽을 직형이야.
Oh, his voice is so...
It sounded like chikyong, right? Where it should be chigyong.
Yeah.
Sorry
but
to
I
be
wanted to
strict.
mention that her voice was so clear and beautiful.
You like it. Let's get on to the next part.
고향만 이북이지. 서울서 학교 댕겼다 아인겨.
Oh.
Good.
너 그럴 줄 알았어.
I knew you would.
우리 식구들 복수하려고 자원한 거라고.
I think you have a talent in language.
Oh, really?
whose name is it?
Unita?
Yeah, Unita.
Oh, you've been picked out as the special student. You get a gold star
Great
today.
pronunciation.
Aha, nice. So they're asking what saturi this is. Is this the Busan saturi or the Gyeonggi saturi? On our script, it said the Gyeongsang-do province saturi.
Yeah,
Isn't that
in the skit
Busan
it just
area?
says 경상도, but 경상도 is pretty large. We can't just say Busan. Busan is only like the biggest city of 경상도.
It's that southeastern big province.
Big province.
Of Korea. Okie dokie. That's all we got time for today. Thanks for all of your clips, guys and girls.
Thank you so much for sending everything.
And you can watch again and listen again. This is VOD and AOD available, Korean Unnie segment. Have a wonderful week and we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Bye.
We're going to be singing then. Let's play a song right now from J Rabbit, The Little Heroes, 작은 영웅들.